We have too much stuff. I am overwhelmed by stuff and need to massively declutter. Hey, welcome back to the channel. If you have been following along for a while now, then you know that it has been months and months and months of me saying that we have too much stuff, that I am overwhelmed by stuff, and that I need to massively declutter. Well, guess what? I finally did it. In case you missed it, this entire past month over on Instagram, I have been participating in the decluttering challenge. The way this challenge works is every day for the entire month, you pull a date out of a box and the date corresponds to the number of items that you need to declutter that day. So for example, if I pulled out a 12, I need to declutter 12 items. If I pull out a 24, I need to declutter 24 items, so on and so forth. So this is not my idea. I actually saw Mesha, and I'll be sure to link her video too. I saw her doing this, saying that she does this annually, and there's actually a different way to do it. And the way she originally did it is on day 1 you declutter 1 item, on day 2 you declutter 2 items, so on and so forth, and it progressively gets harder. She's also done it backwards, where it progressively gets easier. And this year she decided to do it randomly, just pulling a random number out. And I decided to do it randomly because I found the video about a week into the month and decided I was going to do it randomly and just catch up. And that's exactly what I did. So every day this month, I have been pulling a number out of the box and decluttering that many items. And by the end of the month, no matter how you do it, you will have decluttered 496 items. That's wild, you guys. So I knew I had to jump on this challenge, and I have been posting daily updates every single day over on Instagram. So if you don't follow me over on Instagram, make sure to go do that so that way you don't miss any upcoming challenges or series that I may have. But I know a lot of you don't have Instagram, and so I still wanted to post the whole challenge right here, all in one place where you could binge it from start to finish. So I'll put it all together in this video, and I hope that you enjoy the decluttering challenge. Woo! Did I pull some numbers today? Today is the first day of decluttering. I'm going to pull 6 numbers out of here since I'm starting about a week behind, and we're gonna see how many total items I have to try to declutter today. Okay, let's see what these numbers are. 26, 9, 25, 27, 15, and 23. That is 125 items. So I think I'm gonna start with my books. Okay, I happened to find 26 books, so that takes care of one of the 6 numbers, and we still got like, what, 99 items to find? Okay, I knocked out both my 9 and my 15. So I found this set of plates and dishes, so that's 12, this wreath, 13, this wood storage container, 14, and then this like little divider thing, so that's 15. And then I found 9 miscellaneous baskets. All I have left is a 23, a 25, and a 27. I think I'm gonna have to go close. Found a pile of both 27, and then this one here was almost 23, and then I found some more books, and it makes 23, so all I have left is 25 items. This is hard. Okay, I did it. I found this stack of extra frames and like random prints that have come out of frame, this pile of random stuff out of my drawers, and another book, and we have made it to 125 items for days 1 through 6. Now we're all caught up, and I will see you tomorrow for day 7. Welcome back to the decluttering challenge. Yesterday we caught up into days 1 through 6. It was a doozy, 125 items. So I am hoping for a low number today. 7. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I will take that. Let's go see if we can find 7 items. So 7 seems easy, but we just decluttered 125 items yesterday. And prior to that, I've actually already been doing some massive decluttering in some of the easier areas like bathroom drawers under the kitchen sink. So there's not that much left as far as like the easy low hanging fruit. I think I have an idea. So I'm gonna check our linen trunk and see if there's any towels or like bedding that I can get rid of. Checking the linen trunk was a big success. First of all, towel. I don't know why I'm even keeping this. I mean, that's essentially trash. Then I found these 2 old pillowcases. They used to be white and we've not used them in I don't even know how long, so they can go. This towel, it's kind of like stringy and it just doesn't match anything we have. I don't use it. This one is also really stringy, and I know that sounds so stupid because you can cut it off, but like I'm never going to use that. And then this doesn't even fit our bed. I'm pretty sure it's like a twin bed skirt and we don't have a twin. Then this is an old duvet cover. I have since replaced it with another black duvet cover. This one I'm almost positive had a huge slash in it from Rambo. So that is my 7 items for today, making a total of 132 items so far. So we are off to a great start. Make sure to follow along for day 8 tomorrow. It is day 8 of the declutter challenge. We got a little bit of a reprieve yesterday, and so I'm a little anxious to see what today's number is. Let's find out. 16. Even though 16 is not a tiny number, I think it's still doable enough to try to tackle some of the areas that I've been avoiding. And so this is my thrift closet slash craft closet slash Christmas wrapping paper closet. It has a little bit of everything. Just call it my Monica closet. I would, except for the fact that that implies it is my only closet like this, and that would be a lie. So I think that this closet has some good opportunities to clear out some of the larger things. If I show you this closet, you have to pinky swear that we look and we don't judge. Behold. It's so bad. I definitely found 16 items. Probably am even going to revisit that closet on a different day, but let me show you what I found. Found this frame. It's plastic and I've not used it in a really, really long time. I kind of forgot I had it. So it's going to go. This lamp, we actually used it. I thrifted it originally and it used to be a touch lamp, but the touch stopped working. So I don't even know how to deal with that. It doesn't match my style well enough for me to try to figure it out. So it's going. I have this bell. That makes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm counting all 3 of these as 14, 15, and then 16 is this box of trash. These are actually some bigger items that actually took up some space, so I'm really excited about that, and we'll definitely be revisiting that closet, so make sure to follow along for day 9 tomorrow. It is day 9 of the decluttering challenge. Yesterday, we pulled a 16 for a total of 148 items since we started the challenge, so I'm very curious to see what number we pulled today. 22! So this sounds crazy, but I was actually hoping for a relatively large number today because after seeing the closet yesterday, I realized there is a treasure trove of items in there that need to be decluttered. And today I want to focus on our holiday wrapping. Welcome back to the closet, my friends. So that's what I'm trying to fix. My wrapping paper organizer is obviously not organized anymore. I did not even make a dent, but here's what I found. So this is 15 different bags. Most of them are like Valentine's or like really bad shape and I would never give it to somebody. So those are going. 5 rolls of wrapping paper. Yes, there's new ones in here, but it's the super thin paper. These have not gotten used in years, so someone else can use them. I have this roll of ribbon that I got a few years back. I thought I would use it to wrap gifts and I haven't, so it can go. And then I'm counting all of this as 1 to make our total of 22 here. This is like cutoffs from when I wrap things. Obviously have not gone back to use them, so they can all go. That was super easy today, and we're probably gonna have to go back into the wrapping paper too because did not even make a dent. There's still so much in there, but this is a start and we hit our 22 items, which makes a total of 170 items so far. So make sure to follow along for day 10 tomorrow. It is day 10 of the decluttering challenge where every day in January I pull a number 1 through 31 out of this box, and that is the number of items that we have to declutter that day. Yesterday we pulled 22, which was a fairly big number, and we took care of some Christmas wrapping paper. So I'm curious to see what number we get today. 11. That's pretty good. Even though I know for a fact we could easily find 11 more things in this closet, I'm going to try to spare you the closet today. And I'm going to look through some other areas in my office. So I have some divider holder things here and a basket of supplies here. I'm going to see what I can find. So sweet. So sweet. So I actually did not find as much as I thought I would. I found 5 random pieces of miscellaneous trash and envelopes inside my folders, but everything else kind of needs to stay. So maybe let's revisit the linen trunk. I've been holding on to this sheet because there's nothing wrong with it and I like the color, but y'all, it is the scratchiest fabric and we never use it. Found another piece of trash. I don't know why I'm keeping these things. And then I found another sheet. So that's 2, 2 pillowcases for the matching itchy pillowcase to the itchy sheet, which would make 5, and then 6 plus the 5 pieces of trash from the office make 11 for today. And that is a total of 181 items decluttered so far in January. So make sure to follow along for day 11 tomorrow to see how much more we declutter. Welcome back to the decluttering challenge. If you can't hear it in my voice, I've been sick this past week, which is why there's been a little pause on the decluttering videos, but we are back at it today and we have some catching up to do. I'm gonna pull 4 numbers today and see what we need to declutter. 17, 12, 20, 24. That is a total of 73 items. So let's go see what we can find. So even though I just recently put these cabinets in, I realized there is a lot of extra dishware and things. And even though I have room for it now, we don't use it and we don't need it. So this is a set of 12 napkins that I have found thrifting. So that's 12. These are some of our old dishes. I have since got a new set. These we don't use anymore. And then these are chargers, and I actually have new placemats, so I never use the chargers anymore, which makes a total of 20. So I have my 12 and my 20, which just leaves the 17 and the 24. I found some t-shirts that Josh had set aside that he was ready to part with. So between that and a few more pieces of clothing that I found, I was able to find 17 pieces of clothing. And lastly, for the 24, this is 10. It's the rest of our plates. 11, 12, 13, 14. There is 9 pairs of earrings in this pouch, plus this pouch is another 10, which makes 24 total. And that is all 73 items for today, making it a total of 254 items so far in the month of January. Make sure to come back tomorrow. We will do some more catching up. I'm curious to see how many more items we're gonna have to do tomorrow. Welcome back to the decluttering challenge. Today we're gonna pull another 4 numbers in order to try to keep catching up. 30, 29, 31, and 10. So that is a total of 100 items. Even though I would love to try to keep this interesting and find somewhere else in my house, with numbers like this, I have got to go back to the closet. Oh my goodness, it has been at least an hour, if not more. I've made some major progress. So I went highest number to lowest, and this is my pile of 31. It's a lot of random old like lotions and stuff that I'm never gonna use and I don't feel right gifting because of the chemicals and stuff. Old home decor that I'm not ever gonna use because I haven't yet. 31. This is 30 pieces of random paper, old bags that are in not good condition, random ribbons, envelopes, and pouches that don't really have a home. So this is my 29. And finally my 10, some more random home decor art that came out of frames I thrifted, and this whole bag is 1. But here's the part I'm the most excited to show you. Look at the closet. We're making progress. So that is all 100 items for today, making it a total of 354 items decluttered so far in January. Make sure to come back tomorrow. We're gonna do 2 more days to finish catching up, and then we'll be back on track. Welcome back to the declutter challenge. We are almost caught back up. So today we're gonna draw 2 numbers and see how many items we have to find today. You've been commenting that there cannot possibly be any big numbers left, but we're gonna find out. All right. 21 and 1. I finally got a 1. So for the 1, I've actually been saving something. So I got this chair at a thrift store a couple years back. I completely redid it and it has served us well. But me and my mom actually found a really pretty chair at a estate sale not too long ago, and it's been living at my parents' house until I can make room for this. So I need to list this on Facebook Marketplace ASAP. That takes care of my 1. I went hunting in the kitchen and then came upstairs to the bedroom. I found 8 utensils. These 2 are plastic and I've been trying to upgrade with wood, and this is such a stupid reason, but they are so short they like fall to the bottom of the pot that we happen to keep our utensils in, and so these don't get used. This is 6 kitchen towels. Our drawer is actually full. Actually on camera they look better than they do in person. In person these are worn out. We have never ever used because it does not physically fit inside of our oven. 1, 2, 3. This pan makes 4 plus the 8 and the 6, and then that leaves 3 items. So sunglass case. This is pretty much empty. I probably need to just toss it, and then 1 pair of earrings. And that makes 21 random items for today. We are all caught up. Tomorrow we'll only have to draw 1 number. I will see you tomorrow for day 21 of the decluttering challenge. It is day 21 of the decluttering challenge. We are finally caught up, which means we only need to pull 1 number today. 8. I think we've only gotten a single digit like twice this whole challenge. So let's go find our 8 items. So confession, because we've been sick, we have not had the energy to lug the rest of the Christmas stuff upstairs. So I just went through it really quickly and found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 3 of these. And this is Christmas decor I did not use this past year, and I'm probably never going to use again. So there's my 8 items. Single digits are fun. That was so easy. I could honestly probably pull more out of that Christmas bin too, but we'll save that for another day. That was day 21. That makes a total of 384 items so far in January, which is huge progress, you guys. Huge. I hope that you're enjoying this series. Make sure to follow along for day 22 tomorrow. It is day 22 of the decluttering challenge, and I'm a little nervous because I really just have very low hopes that we're going to get 2 low numbers 2 days in a row. But let's find out. 5! What? Let's go find our 5 things. Okay, I pulled these 4 out of the cabinet because we never use them. I bought them because they were so cute, and we never use them because they are tiny. Tiny. I mean, look at them. And I have like small hands. And I mean, they're teeny. And then this is number 5. Honestly, I forgot I had this. These small numbers are so much fun because they're not stressful. And I can look in weird oddball areas where I know I don't have like a ton of stuff, but still kind of declutter it. So it's really, really satisfying. Today's 5 items now makes a total of 389 items decluttered in January, which is just crazy. I hope you're enjoying the series, and make sure to follow along for day 23 tomorrow. It is day 23 of the decluttering challenge, and we have gotten 2 low numbers 2 days in a row. So let's see if we can go 3 for 3. Yeah, we knew that wasn't happening. So 28 for today. Let's see what we can find. Am I back up in the office, in the closet? You bet. I'm starting to get a little desperate when it comes to big numbers because I feel like I've decluttered everything that I can make a decision on by myself. And I feel like the majority of what needs to be decluttered, because we still have a lot, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's stuff that me and Josh need to make decisions on together. So I'm gonna go through this bag of pens and pencils and see if there's any we can get rid of. So I found 14 pens and pencils. They've been in the bottom of a closet for years. And then this is 14 stems of greenery that has come in like random baskets and things that I've thrifted over the years. And I kept it just in case I would use it, but I'm really just not going to. So today's is not very exciting, but we are getting into the nitty gritty of it. And this is still 28 items that we don't need that are leaving our home. So that is very exciting. These 28 items make a total of 417 items that we have decluttered in January, which is crazy. Rambo wants to be a part of this, so make sure to follow along to see me and Rambo for day 24 tomorrow. It is day 24 of the decluttering challenge, and because yesterday I got surprised with another big number when I didn't think there could possibly be any left, I actually went in and looked at all of the past numbers, and we are officially done with the 20s. There are no more higher than 20. I do still have a few teens though, and then everything else should be single digits. So like, it should be a low number today. 6! I am so happy with this. Not gonna lie, I got a little desperate yesterday. I could really use an easy day. So even though I have already cleaned out underneath my kitchen sink, and I actually have a YouTube video on organizing all of that, so if you don't believe me, you can go watch that and see just how little is under there. But as I was washing my dishes today, I had some inspiration hit, and that is that our dish brushes are falling apart. So I am one that puts my dish brushes in the dishwasher, and it's starting to like erode the handles. So it's time for all of these to just kind of go in the trash. So that's 4 items. For the remaining 2 items, I took a look at our little kitchen like drop zone area, and I found this bottle of empty supplements, and I saved it so that way I could like reorder, but I haven't, and I could probably just take a picture. So this needs to go in the trash. And then this came with Rambo's dog collar. It's to like test it. It's fine. So I'm gonna get rid of this too. Today's 6 items feel really, really good because it was all like pretty much garbage that we are kind of just keeping around, like true clutter. So that feels really good. Make sure to follow along and come back for day 25 tomorrow. It is day 25 of the decluttering challenge. There are only a few numbers left. Like, we're getting very close to finishing this challenge. So let's just get into it and see what we got today. 19. I knew today was going to be as big of a number as possible. This is literally the largest number left in the pot. and I just knew today was going to be the day.
Out of desperation, I went through all of my purses that I've used recently that are on our coat rack, and I pulled out 19 pieces of trash, and then also a couple things I want to rehome. So I'm doing a little extra since it's all just trash out of my purse, but
I'm desperate, and it's still 19 items. It's better than my other idea, which was to go digital and declutter 19 email subscriptions, and I was like, that just really feels like cheating, even though I need to do that too. But I think I'm gonna settle for this, for 19 pieces of trash out of my purse. These 19 pieces of trash make a total of 443 items, give or take some, because I've counted some as like lump sum, so we're doing pretty good. There was only like 2 double digits left, I think. Watch me pull it tomorrow. But we are getting very, very close to the end of the challenge, so make sure to follow along for day 26 tomorrow. It is day 26 of the decluttering challenge. I am really hoping for a small number today. There's like barely any numbers left in here now. 3. So I already know what the first item of the 3 is going to be, and that is this book that I finished this morning. It was just like a cute little novel, but I'm not going to read it again. And yeah, so it's going to go donated with the rest of the books that I already set aside. So that leaves 2 more items. This piece of wooden fruit that I just don't need on display, to be honest. And this beat up little highlighter thing. If I need a highlighter, this is not the one that I go to. And that makes a total of 445 items decluttered so far this month. We are very, very close to finishing the challenge. Make sure to follow and come back for day 27 tomorrow. It is day 27 of the decluttering challenge, and I just have a feeling that today we're gonna draw one of the remaining higher team numbers. It's just a feeling, and I will be absolutely shocked and delighted if it's not. 18. How did I know? That's literally the highest number left in the box. 18 it is. Okay, to be honest, a little stressed out about the 18, but then I remembered that I had actually saved some linens. Like, I never finished going through our linen trunk, and so I was able to find 12 pillowcases and like really old and, you know, used up washcloths and things. So 12, random box 13, and then 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 out of our desk drawer. These items make 463 items so far in January. And I know today is not super exciting. We've visited these places before, but you guys, like, that's just where the clutter is in the house. And it still feels good that it's gone. So make sure to follow me so that way you don't miss out on day 28 tomorrow. It is day 28 of the decluttering challenge, which means there's only 4 numbers left in here. 2 of them are low teens, 2 of them are single digits. Let's see what today has in store. 4. It is hard to believe that we are so close to finishing this challenge, but at the same time, this has felt like the longest month ever. I don't know if that's because of the challenge or if that's just added to it. I don't know, but let's go find our 4 items. I think today's gonna be a good day because I found some like true clutter. So this is one of Rambo's old dog toys. He's literally going to try to eat it, and not like in a oh dogs eat toys kind of way, like in a he will wind up in the ER kind of way. So this needs to go. These are little tools that came with my walking pad. I don't even know why, but we don't need them. Josh has enough nice like full-size tools to run like 3 workshops, so we don't need these. This looks like a piece of trash because I'm not showing you the other side, but the other side is an address that I wanted to keep, and so I finally wrote it down so I can get rid of this piece of trash. And then lastly, I got this at an estate sale because I thought it was a fantastic deal, but it does not fit in any of our cabinets, so I've just been hanging on to it, and it's time to rehome it. That is my 4 items for today. I have to say today was very satisfying because they were all things that I guess I've kind of just been looking over, but we're getting to the heart of the clutter now. So make sure you follow me so that way you don't miss the end of this challenge. We only have 3 days left, and so come back for day 29 tomorrow. It is day 29 of the decluttering challenge, and there's only 3 numbers left. One of them is a 2, the other 2 are low teens, so the odds of getting a low number not really with me today, but that's okay. Let's see what we got today. That's the 2. Well, that's exciting, although that does mean that the rest of this challenge is going to be low teens, but that's fine with me. Let's go find our 2 items today.
Okay, I found this blanket and we've been keeping it in our hall closet, but it's chewed up. And the only reason we would use it is for Rambo. And to be honest, he has other blankets he likes more. So I'm going to let this one go. And then I found this. This has been sitting on our kitchen counter for weeks. And prior to that, it was inside of my bedside table. So you can tell how often this gets used by the nice layer of dust on it. So I'm going to make the executive decision that this can go.
So that was our 2 items for today, making a total of 469 items so far in January. I think all we have left is a 13 and a 14. So we'll be doing those tomorrow and the day after, and then we'll be done with the challenge. So if you are not already following me, make sure to follow so that way you don't miss out on the end of the challenge. And I will see you tomorrow for day 30. It is day 30 of the January decluttering challenge. We only have 2 days left, and I happen to know what's in here is a 13 and a 14. So it doesn't really make a difference what we draw today. So let's just see what it is. 14. Since we're at the end of the challenge, I decided to look everywhere. Here is what I found.
This bag of random Christmas crafty goods. So here's 1. This pack of box organizers, 2. This belt buckle, 3. This remote to something I don't have anymore, 4. These headphones, which are torn up, 5. I don't even know what this is, 6. This that does not fit any phone I have anymore, 7. This tripod I never use, 8. This bag of random hotel things, 9. This other set of headphones, 10. This whoopee cushion remote to an electronic whoopee cushion we don't have anymore, 12. This half empty bottle of Lysol, 13. This organizer, 14. And then this clear like acetate that I have been holding on to since college. I'm not going to use it again. This is my 14.
Literally the most random assortment of things, and I'm sorry to say tomorrow's probably going to be pretty similar. So if you are not already following me, make sure to do that so that you don't miss the very last day of this decluttering challenge. And I will see you tomorrow for day 31. It is the final day of the decluttering challenge, day 31. There's only 1 number left in this box, and I happen to know that it is a 13. So let's go find our last 13 items of the challenge. Just like yesterday, since there's a good number of items, I looked all over the house, and here's what I came up with.
1, 2 rubber ducks from underneath the guest sink. 3, 4 products that I'm not going to use. 5 is this mat that goes to a PlayStation game we don't have anymore. 6 is an empty box. 7 and 8 is stems from a pack of florals I thrifted, and I actually wanted the other part of them. 1, 2, 3 more books. 1, 2 vases that I'm not going to use anymore.
And with those 13 items, we have now decluttered a grand total of 496 items in the month of January. That's wild, you guys. And while there were some challenging days, it actually was much easier than it should have been. I loved the mindset switch of looking for a number of items that are like easy to let go versus going through an entire space and having to make decisions on everything. So even though it wasn't easy, it was definitely as easy as decluttering nearly 500 items could be. I have taken nearly 3 giant carloads to the donation center, gotten rid of 2 big bags of trash, and listed a few things on Facebook Marketplace. Overall, I highly recommend this challenge, especially if you are feeling overwhelmed with the stuff in your home. Give this a try. I still cannot believe that we have decluttered nearly 500 items this month. And like I mentioned at the end of the very last day, it was easier than it should have been. And I cannot recommend this method enough, especially if you have kids or maybe a stubborn husband, to just pick a number and have to search out items that are easy to declutter versus having to mentally make decisions on every single item in a room is such a game changer, and I cannot recommend it enough. So if you've got things in your home that you need to declutter, or you're overwhelmed the way that I was, or maybe not even as extreme as I was, but you know that you want to go through some things, I highly recommend putting some numbers in a box and trying this method. You will not regret it. It's almost fun, and it's so satisfying, and I would definitely do this challenge again. again. I've really enjoyed sharing the challenge with you, and I am so grateful to you guys who are following day to day and for the encouragement you kept giving me. It's just been such a fun challenge, and I'm so glad that I did it. Coming up next on the channel, since we've just decluttered everything, I'm hoping we can finally do some of the organizing projects that I've been wanting to do, kind of make some sense out of this newly decluttered space that we've created in the closets, and hopefully tackle the guest room. Not any promises, but that's kind of where my brain's going. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are not already, and we'll be diving into some room makeovers so soon, you guys. But thank you for following along with me. Thank you for being here. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.